Hello children. What an exciting day it's been. I hope you've had fun, and with all the activities we've been doing today, I'm sure you're exhausted. I thought I'd finish today with having a little story, and it's called Mince Pie Surprise. Let's put my glasses on. Are you ready? Are you nice and comfortable? Here we go. Christmas Eve was always exciting, not only because you know who was going to visit and drop off some presents for everyone, but every year Tabitha and Timmy went to visit their Aunt Sally's house. She had a huge house with so many rooms that Timmy and Tabitha could spend hours just exploring them, finding cupboards under stairs, looking into large cellars, and then following a chocolatey smell into the vast kitchen where chocolate cake was being cooked. Aunt Sally was an amazing cook, and on Christmas Eve every year she would cook the most elaborate meal. There would be everything you could imagine. Every cake you could think of would be lined up along her dining table with mince pies, chocolate logs, sweets, gingerbread men, meringue, a chocolate fountain, ice cream, lemonade, blueberry fizz and apple juice, just to name a few. It was a feast for all of the family. Tabitha and Timmy arrived with their mummy and daddy at Auntie Sally's house. When Auntie Sally opened the door, she had been crying. Well, they weren't expecting that. As they went into the huge hall and they took off their hats and coats and shoes, Timmy and Tabitha overheard Auntie Sally explaining to Mom that she had lost her favourite ring. She had been in the kitchen, but she couldn't remember where she'd put it. She thought that it may have fallen down the sink, and so it would be lost forever. Timmy and Tabitha decided they would set off around the house, as they usually did, and try and find Auntie's ring. They looked under rugs, inside vases, behind curtains, and under the table, but alas, the ring was nowhere to be found. Eventually, it was time to go and eat. The plates just didn't seem big enough to hold all the wonderful food, and soon enough, after going back for seconds and thirds and fourth helpings, Tabitha and Timmy were completely full. Just then, Auntie Sally came in from the kitchen with a large plate of mince pies. She had forgotten about them, and she had made them earlier on in the day. Timmy thought that he and Tabitha could share one. After all, it would be a shame not to try one. By the time they got to the plate of mince pies, there was only one left. It was a good job they decided to share one. Tabitha took the pie between her fingers and slowly began to break it apart. The dark brown mincemeat could be seen as the pie was broken in two. But there was something else there stuck in between the pastry and the filling. Timmy put his fingers into the pie and pulled out what was a very sticky, but oh so definitely a beautiful ring. Auntie Sally's lost ring. Both children screamed with delight and ran straight to tell their aunt what they'd discovered. Soon, Auntie Sally was smiling and laughing and praising both of the children for their excellent detective work. Perhaps while she was in the kitchen making the mince pies, her ring had come off and accidentally dropped into the pie mixture. Well, later that day, as Timmy and Tabitha were ready to go home, Auntie Sally gave them 2 huge parcels of extra chocolate cake to take home. She was so pleased that finally her ring had been found. It certainly was a mince pie surprise. What a fabulous ending to a wonderful day. Wow, I hope you liked my story. Time to snuggle down now and close your eyes and go to sleep. Happy Christmas, children. Good night.